What's up, everybody? It's AG Chopsticks here, and I just got back from North Carolina doing some traveling for work, and I had a chance while I was running to visit a vendor to go visit a couple of places that I saw. You know, anytime I travel and I get a little bit of time, I want to try and find some place that I've never been to that I want to go explore when it comes to silver. Went to a couple coin shops, picked up a couple of really cool things, and then also gold. And one of the places I went had a lot of gold from North Carolina that was available for sale, and I'll actually show you these specimens here in a minute. But I also picked up some fun stuff. So let me talk about what I have in front of me here, give you some tour of the shop, and then I'm going to go and get this pay dirt panned. How big was this big boy again?
2.94 ounces.
All right, now that you've seen their shop, you know, through those video montages, it was really cute. Well, cute's not the good word. It was really cool. Really cool place for me to be able to visit, and really great team that worked there. Really, I had a blast. And if I was in North Carolina, I'd spend a lot more time with them just because the knowledge and the possibility of doing some of this my own. But I wanted to show off some of the things that I picked up here from him before I get and talk about the pay dirt. So we did pick up this nice little gem of a gold nugget with there's a lot of quartz. I'm going to pull that up in a second. We'll show each of these individually. This is actually a gold flake stuck in quartz that little Mega, my daughter, wants to steal because she's into rocks, and she saw this. She's like, oh, mine. So this was really cool. This was $10. This was $33. And then a couple of actual gold flakes here, and I'll pull each of these up under the microscope so you can see them better. And these were really close to, if you were looking at 24 karat gold melt value, these were probably right around close to melt on these. So really a fun place to explore. Let me get into these. Let me pull up the microscope camera and let you see these closer, and then we'll talk a little bit more about our pay dirt. So let me do a close-up. All right, well, here is the gold in quartz. You can actually see the flake of gold actually protruding from the top of that quartz. Really just a cool specimen. Like I said, little Mega's going to steal this one, but you know, for $10 and just having it in the crystal itself, I couldn't pass it up. So that one I picked up. I also picked up this little guy right here. This is mine. As you can see here, you've got quartz in here and gold surrounding it throughout. It's just a gorgeous little nugget. And when I get off and back onto the big camera, we'll talk about weight on that one. I think I paid like $33, and I'd pay that every day because it's just gorgeous. Then we got a couple of flakes here that we picked up as well. Nice little gold nugget flake there. He asked $4 for that one. Nice little gold nugget there. A picker. I wouldn't call it a nugget necessarily, but just I love the look of gold. That was $5. $2.50 for that little guy. Again, he's a little guy, but definitely a good price. And lastly, that little guy right there. That one was $2. So let me switch back to the big camera and get right back to you. All right, so I figured I'd get this out. This is my scale, and I would get it zeroed out on the grams here. Just want to see what this nugget was. So this nugget is, you know, it's half a gram. and I paid $33. That's not a bad price. That's right around melt, so I'm extremely excited about that. The spot price, today of gold is, well, let's look that up one more time because I had it in the top of my head and then I just forgot it. So, gold is $17.93 a ounce right now. So that's right around melt price. So really excited about that. It's going to live in its little container here for all times. So I'm really excited about that. The prices I thought were reasonable. I thought were fair, really knowledgeable, really personable from those guys. Maybe we'll get these out. Let's see what these weigh up to. So for $2, and I will, in all intents and purposes, let you know, he actually did give me a couple of these free. We had a great conversation, and he did actually end up giving me, that one didn't even register on my scale. That's cool. So let's see, there's a $2 little picker. Let's get this guy open. This is the $2.50 one. And I'm going to put his details for his website on as well. Oh, we're up. We can actually read it now. We're at 0.03 grams after spending $4 with him. So if anybody wants to contact him, get in the pay dirt. Hopefully it's a good return on investment here. It does have guaranteed amounts in it, which is always good. So we're up to 0.08 after spending, let's see, that one was $5.50. So we're at $9 right now at almost a tenth of a gram. And they're all cute little pickers. So last one, this one, I've been a $4 picker. Getting them out of the flips is fun. It was actually really cool, and I'll show you before we go to the bag of pay dirt. So we actually got 0.1314 grams of gold, and it would have cost a total of $13. So that's actually not a bad deal. I'll take that and add this to my collection any day of the week. And add on this specimen here, and I think I paid a total for all of this. He gave me $4 for 3, so let's do $10, $53 for all of that gold you see in front of you. So I'm super excited about that. Really enjoyed it. Now it's actually readjusting to 0.12. Let's see where it goes back down to. All right, we'll scoot that to the side. So little fractional gold, really cool. But I'm really excited about this. And again, I'm going to post all his details. Carolina Prospectors out of Statesville, North Carolina. This 1.5 pound bag of dirt, which I would have gotten the bigger bag of dirt, but I had to carry it back to Minnesota with me from North Carolina, and really didn't want to put it into my my carry-on, because that's how I did it. I was not going to send gold pay dirt through a carry-on. So we got guaranteed a 0.55 grams here, plus or minus, in this bag. His $110 bag actually had bigger pickers in it, he did say, and all of his dirt itself, he salts, he adds that 0.55 grams, but all the rest of it comes from a gold mine, and I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. Yes, Lucky Strike is the name. So this is actually, he has pay dirt for gems as well. So all of his dirt for the bags comes from the Lucky Strike mine. Love the place. I'm hopefully going to love it even more after I get into this. So I'm going to break into this. I'm not going to show you the panning. I am going to classify it down to see if there's any of the little chunkier ones in there. And I'll pan that out. Then I'll pan the dirt out and see if we have at least the 0.55 grams that I spent $40 on from Carolina Prospectors. I'll be back. All right, well, that was fun. So I panned it all out, and actually I panned it 2 or 3 times. Actually, to be honest, I panned it 4 times. I'm relatively new at panning, and the gold was all, I don't even know if you call it flake. It was all small. I did capture about 0.45. Now, do I assume there was 0.55 in there? Yes, and that's for 2 reasons. One, I kind of suck at panning. So with it being flour gold and that smaller particles, it was harder for me to pan as a newbie. And then 2, it might have slid off my when I was measuring it a couple of times, and I know if I was to vacuum my carpet below me, I would probably find some gold on the ground. So all in all, I had a blast. It was fun and actually helped my panning skills, which is cool because I had to go through it a couple of times. I'd let it sit and dry and then repan it a couple of times, and I'd find a speck or two here. So I got close to what I was expecting. I had a blast. So actually, these are some of the gold flakes that I had previously. This is the one that I recently picked up from him that we saw on the close-up camera. A nice chunky piece of gold that was a gift from NCF XSTI. This nice piece of gold here, this 1.74 gram chunky piece of gold. And I know this isn't 999, and that's that quartz one. I know every gold has its different purity, but just to have a little vial of flakes here, this is where I put all of the gold that was in there, and then I had some already, and I have these little chunky nuggets sitting here. It's cool, and it has been said, you'll hear Klesh say it all the times, Shane from Klesh YouTube channel. A lot of pay dirt companies will pay you $9.99 pricing for the gold. So I actually, and honestly, like a nugget like this 1.74 gram nugget, I could sell for probably more than melt, just because it's a nugget form and it has character, and both of these nuggets have characters too. So put them in their little holders there. I added that the gold that I panned out into my little vial here, so I'll keep that with as well. I had an overall great time, awesome shop, great conversation, fun panning times, and I got a couple of pieces of gold here to add to the collection. So all in all, great time, great experience. And you know what? Maybe I'll go back and order another bag online eventually here once my panning skills get up to par, so I could give it a more accurate view. But loved it, loved the place, loved the company. So, and this is my new addiction. It is kind of fun. I do love my U.S. silver. I do love my old silver. But it's so much fun seeing this yellow stuff showing up in a pan that I had to share the experience of picking up my nuggets and picking up a bag of pay dirt with you. So thanks for watching, and as always, in coin roll hunting, as in gold panning, as in life, patience pays off. It's not a matter of if, but when. Be safe out there, be kind to each other, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.